Throwback to the 29th of November 2021. Hello everyone, and today we will be going to Parliament Hill and other places in Hampstead Heath. Good morning everyone. It is now 9:45 a.m. and we are blessed with the blue sky. And my first destination is to go to Willow Road. I'm currently on South End Road. So we actually walked to the entrance of the Hampstead Heath Park, and today I actually want to go to the Parliament Hill. But first we need to go to Willow Road. So I just walked past this point and I thought I want to take a photo here, but I feel like it will only look nice with my drone. So I tried to fly my drone here and it actually let me fly it. Hamstead Heath is a large ancient London heath covering 320 hectares. This grassy public space sits astride a sandy ridge, one of the highest points in London, running from Hampstead to Highgate, which rests on a band of London clay. The heath is rambling and hilly, embracing ponds, recent and ancient woodlands. There's a little and playgrounds, also a training track. It adjoins the former stately home of the Kenwood House, which I did go to, but it wasn't in this vlog. I actually went back on the 22nd of December with my friend to go to Kenwood House, so wait for that vlog. The southeast part of the heath is Parliament Hill, which I did go to in today's vlog, so you'll see it later on in the video. And it runs along its eastern perimeter. It's a chain of ponds, including 3 open-air public swimming pools. Obviously, I didn't go swimming because the day that I went, it was freezing, so it would be stupid to jump into the pond. And they were originally reservoirs for drinking water from the River Fleet. So in ancient days, people would drink water from the ponds. Interesting. The heath is a site of metropolitan importance for nature conservation, and part of Kenwood is a site of special scientific interest. Lakeside concerts are held there in the summer. So now I'm gonna keep going to Willow Road, which is that way, and I'll let you know when I get there. According to Google Maps, I have arrived at 2 Willow Road, but this clearly says number 7. Did they change it? I'm gonna try and find the pink house that I saw online. If I can't find it, then I'm gonna go. That's Pilgrim's Lane. Wait, so is that Willow Road? Okay, so I walked to the top of the road, and it's now called the Fenton Road, so I'm guessing that this was Willow Road. So now the second destination is to go to Fenton House. So I was just walking to the Fenton House, and I realized the Flask Walk is here, and the antique shop is also near here. And then I'm gonna walk along this Flask Walk. And right next to the Flask Walk is actually the Burgh House, which is a museum, but it's closed today, and the opening times are Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., Saturday, Sunday, and bank holidays, 9:30 to 5:30 p.m. And there is also a new stone studio here. This is quite Christmassy. I might take a photo over there as well. Wow, look at this tower in New End Primary School. I just took a photo here. And now I'm gonna keep walking to Fenton House. Look at that Santa Claus. That's so funny. Also, it's literally -1 degrees, just so you guys know. kind of cold. This is the Fenton House, and when I Google it, Google Maps already said it's temporarily closed, but I just want to come and take a look like what it's like. And there should be an Admiralty House behind it. I'll take a photo here first, and then I'll let you know. This is Admiralty House, and it is also closed, as you can see from the gate over there. So I'm just gonna take a photo and then I'm gonna head to my next destination. I'm walking to Pergola Hill now, and I realize there's this little, I think it used to be a pond, but maybe because it's so cold, it freezes into ice. I'm gonna take a photo of it because it's quite cool. So this is the Hill Garden. I'm thinking if I should start going to museums starting from tomorrow because it's literally so cold. Oh, so I'm now at the entrance of the Hill Garden, and apparently it was originally called the Hill, and Lord Leverhulme purchased it and purchased the Inverforth house, which is here. I think it's like a private area now. And then they reconstructed it so that it would be the setting for garden parties and summer evening strolls. And yeah, so I'm gonna go inside now. The closing time is 3:30. So I just checked on Google Maps. This is the actual Hill Garden and Pergola. And I went down there, and actually I think the scenery is better up there. And again, this view is one of the views where you have to use a drone in order to take a good photo, so that's what I'm gonna do now. So in this clip, I will be telling you a little bit about the history of Hampstead Heath. So, the Heath first entered the history books in 986 year, when Ethelred the Unruly granted one of his servants 5 hides of land at Hamstead. This same land is later recorded in the Domesday Book of 1086 as held by the monastery of St. Peter's. Oh, at Westminster Abbey. I went there today. By the way, it's the 3rd of January as I'm editing this, just so you know. And by then, it is known as the Manor of Hempstead. Westminster held the land until 1133, when control of part of the manor was released to one Richard the Belter. Then, during Henry II's reign, the whole of the manor became privately owned by Alexander the Barentine, the king's butler. Manorial rights to the land remained in private hands until the 1940s, when they lapsed under Sir Spencer Pocklington, Marion Wilson, for the estate itself was passed on to Shane Gould, 5th Viscount Gould. Over time, plots of land in the manor were sold off for building, particularly in the early 19th century, though the heath remained mainly common land. The main part of the heath was acquired for the people by the Metropolitan Board of Works. Parliament Hill was purchased for the public for £300,000 and added to the park in 1888. Golders Hill was added in 1898, and Kenwood House and grounds were added in 1928. From 1808 to 1814, Hampstead Heath hosted a station in the Shutter Telegraph chain, which connected the Admiralty in London to its naval ships in the port of Great Yarmouth. So my next destination is the Parliament Hill, and it's actually this way on the left. And when I was walking to it, this angle of the pergola and garden hill is actually quite nice. So I think I might take a photo here. Look at this little alley and the scenery. I'm so glad I came down here. I'm gonna take a photo with these dogwoods. Actually, I'm gonna take a photo here. So at this point, there's around 25 minutes left until I get to Parliament Hill, and apparently it's that way. So I took a photo here because I thought it was quite cool. So to get to the Parliament Hill, you actually have to walk past this mini park. And I basically got here just by asking people, because when you get inside this park, lots of people will know where Parliament Hill is. Arrived at a really nice viewpoint. This is not Parliament Hill, but I think it is called the Hamstead Heath Tumulus. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I think I might try and take a photo here. And I'll fly my drone here, and then I'll go to Parliament Hill. Here's a little more history about the Hampstead Heath. It was used for many things in recent centuries, but 300 years ago, it actually provided London's water supply. It had multiple mills called the Millfield Lane, once an important Willow Road. The Heath's magnificent ancient oaks are well known, but on a map it can be seen that they form hedgerows, some of them becoming swamped by secondary woodland growth after the Second World War. These mark the boundaries of ancient fields from the days when most of the heath was Middlesex farmland and have large ditches. Some are thought to be at least 500 years old, and the most remarkable, the so-called Saxon ditch, so-called because it follows the line mentioned in the Saxon charters, follows the west boundary of the medieval Tottenham Manor, and can be traced from the southern end of the heath right to the eastern edge of the Kenwood estate. But if it is at least Saxon, 8th to 10th century, it may well mark farm or estate boundaries established in the Roman, Iron, or even Bronze Age. The ponds and the dams, which were recently a subject of intense debate, are of archaeological importance too. They were created in the late 16th and early 17th centuries to provide water supply for London. So as I was leaving this area, I saw like a lady here, and I asked her how to get to Parliament Hill, and basically she said like turn left and like follow this path. And then as I was turning left, I looked back and I saw this beautiful scenery. But again, this is one of those sceneries where you have to take it with a drone. Yeah, now I'm gonna go to Parliament. I didn't have to tie my shoelace here. I wouldn't have realized this hidden photo spot area here. So I'm gonna take a photo here as well. Does this route remind you of the shape of a hand, or am I being crazy? It's a bit like the hand in Hong Kong that's called ghost hand. So I'm gonna take a photo here because I never actually took a photo with the Guang Sao Am in Hong Kong. Oh wow, there's another nice view here. I bet it would look even nicer if I took it with the drone. Right, and now I'm finally on top of Parliament Hill. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. My hand just like shake there. Okay, I'm probably gonna use the drone to help me take some photos. Also, if my hands are shaking, it's literally because it's cold. And yeah, I'm gonna pop them up on the screen now. You know, I might as well fly my drone again since I'm gonna turn on my drone. So something really terrifying happened just now with my drone. Basically, I was trying to fly it, right? And I reckon it was only like 20 meters high. something like that, and then it was like weak signal, aircraft not connected, and then I tried to land it, and then it wouldn't even land. It was just like moving along to the right on the sky. I was like, oh my gosh. And then suddenly, like around here, it got signal again, and so I kept like trying to make it land, and then it landed. But the only thing that I recognize from here is this shard, but then you can actually see Greenwich over here, because I remember going up the O2 and St. Paul's Cathedral as well. So here's what you can see from this view, and I think I'm gonna go now, because I don't know if this is TMI or not. I literally haven't read or anything since I left my apartment, so actually I don't think it's TMI, because if you want to do this route, then just be mindful about that. From where I started this route, there's basically no restaurants or toilets. If you want to go to Hampstead Tube Station, then it's that way. Gospel Oak Railway Station, it's this way, and then there is also the Highgate over here. You can get there, and apparently there's a cafe down here, so I'm actually gonna go to the cafe because I'm hungry and I need the toilet. So it's around a 10-minute walk. Okay, so the cafe is literally down by this road. Oh, it's open. Oh my gosh. Force of not being able to find. This is the ham and mushroom pizza that I ordered. It actually looks really tasty, and this is probably gonna be my late lunch / dinner, as it's now 2:50 p.m. So yeah, and the sun is actually setting now, as the sunset time is 3:56 p.m. today. I finished my pizza 10 minutes ago, and now it's 4:01 p.m. The sun has set, and I'm at Gospel Oak Station. So I'm gonna end this vlog here. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you all next week with another traveling vlog or music related video. Bye!